Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K. I apologize for being late on the stream today. I was expecting to have to work today and that ended up not happening. And I forgot what my plans were and got caught up in some retro gaming with some Ultima Underworld, and I apologize. That is my bad. So let's see, we've got, might take me a second to, okay, we've got audio, it looks like. Let's see, Ultima, it's from the 90s. It was, yeah, it originally started as a top-down kind of strategy game, but Ultima Underworld, oh, I see. I thought you misheard me. Where were we? We were mid-mission. Yes. Acklebeth? I don't know Acklebeth. Let me make a note of that. Not in Sharpie. A-K-E-L Beth. Ultima adjacent. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, yeah, that's, you mistyped. I thought you misheard me. So that's not good. Yeah, sorry about being like 10-15 minutes late. I'm glad you reminded me. I heard Discord popping off and I was like, I'll give that a minute. I did not even think, oh man. That's why I'm not a professional at this yet. Alright, so we are in the middle of a mission. Is the audio okay? Oh, it's a precursor to Ultima 1, so is it a top-down strategy game? There was another one that my dad used to play called Wizard's Crown that was also really similar. I don't know if it was turn-based or if it was kind of real-time. I remember the people would move around in the town whether you did anything or not. Oh, text. Yeah, I don't play a lot of text games. I did Zork a little bit, but I didn't get very far in it. I found it actually quite challenging. The puzzles, I guess, were beyond my teenage brain. About like Wizard's Crown? Okay, yeah. That's, Wizard's Crown is one of the games that I was thinking about doing if I ever start a third, I was thinking about starting a third stream if I'm able to and have time, which no promises, but if I did, it would be games that remind me of my childhood, and Wizard's Crown would probably be one of the earlier games that I did, along with Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, and actually, I've got a list here. Yes, all the background noise. Yeah, the original Rogue, Empire, Wargame of the Century, maybe Populous or Populous 2, Impossible Mission 2. I looked at Impossible Mission 1, but let's see, what else? Gateway to Apshai and Temple to Apshai. We played Ogre on the Atari ST, Sundog on the Atari ST, Sword of Kadesh. I've looked at Silent Service a little bit. The first Lemmings game, the first Civilization game, Master of Orion 1 and 2, the original XCOM, the D&D first-person games, the one with Strahd and Menzo Baranzan. There was a game called Master of Magic, not to be confused with Might and Magic. There was a Mac game that got ported called Spaceward Ho, Temple of Apshai for Apple II. Yeah, that was one of those that I wasn't old enough to really understand or be good at. So, but I remember enjoying the attempt. But yeah, Temple of Apshai. I remember you had to barter with the the shopkeeper, and I remember always trying to get arrows as cheaply as possible, and he was always like, "No, I've got a family to feed." Alright, so our objective is there. Kind of think I want to take this route.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Okay, Blackjack can't quite make it to the woods. The Vindicator can't either. Spider can go wherever he damn well pleases, because Spider.
Move order.
Have all of those games you're talking about sitting on the shelf. Let's see. Road War 2000 was another old one that my dad played that I wasn't good at. Star Glider. My uncle played Conan, which was I want to say a side-scroller at the time. My dad also played some Crush, Crumble, and Chomp on the TRS-80, but likewise, I was too young to be any good at it. My older brother got better at that than I did, but I didn't make it that far in that one.
On my way.
What else have we got? There was an isometric D&D adjacent game called The Summoning that I really enjoyed. It used runes for spell casting that I thought was really reminiscent of Ultima Underworld. Ravenloft, Stone Prophet, Strahd's Possession, that's what I was thinking of. Hand motions? Oh, yeah. Ultima Underworld had the runes, Summoner had hand motions, so you'd do like da 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 for like healing or something. I thought that was really creative. And also very reminiscent of D&D, which has somatic components to spells.
Roger.
So like, according to the rules, at least in Road War 2000, I was actually watching a couple of dudes who have, I guess, like a video game club, the same way a lot of people had book clubs where they would just like play and talk about old games. They were talking about Road War 2000. Their main complaint with it was that it was a bit too randomized, which I can understand. Like, too much RNG can make a game feel less rewarding, I feel like. Road War Europa was... How similar is that to the first Road War? Because...
Heading out.
It was one of the best games. Very similar. Still just as random. Scout the depot. So we're gonna get close, and then the bad guys are gonna start showing up, I guess. Actually, I think I want you to jump. I want to try to.
Firing jump jet.
I'm not trying to get there 2 turn. Oh, no, I wasn't trying to trigger this just yet. I was trying to get everyone closer. Multiple contacts. Alright, so we've got our SRM heavy Shadowhawk Dougram. We've got the Blackjack with the PPC and the medium lasers. And we've got the Vindicator with large laser and mediums. 4 or 4. Or we can get 2 in the woods, 2 in the woods. No, I think we're just gonna have him sprint.
Move order received.
I like random, but driving around with a bus full of people shooting out the windows in the apocalypse. What more could you ask for? Yeah. They're doing a new Master of Magic early next year. Sorry, I'll stop. You'll make me break out my old games. Yeah. Yeah, I've been revisiting a lot of these lately. New unopened copy of Master of Magic. I was... Let me see. Yeah, I was looking at that one on what was it? Abandonia was the name of the website, but they wanted money for it, so I didn't get it. Mostly I'm just playing the old ones where the license has been abandoned and they're literally free now. Have been the ones I've been working on, and I honestly have about a dozen of them already, and it's going to take me a while to work my way through them. I started with Ultima Underworld because that's the one I remember being the most in love with. Yeah, I almost died to a bat earlier today. I was fighting that very first goblin on level 1 as a level 1 character. He fell off the bridge. I hit the wrong button trying to back away from the edge of the bridge and accidentally followed him off into the water. Bad things. I ended up like on the far west end of the map because I couldn't remember where everything was, and nearly died fighting a bat. I got poisoned. I was down to my last hit point.
Moving to position.
And I found some leeches to get the poison out. Alright, so where can we put this spider where he's gonna be safest? We've got, looks like 5 in the woods here, 6 in the woods there. I think we're gonna do like that.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like
Pacify
enemy
the area
reinforcements.
around the base, destroy reinforcements. Can do. I actually added some updates to Master of Magic, and they will be doing a completely new Master of Magic, so that's cool. I remember that one was a lot like Civilization, except that, well, obviously you had spells, and if I recall, it had the same 5-color spread that Magic the Gathering has.
Yes, Commander.
So, we've got... Can we see where they are? I don't see any blips yet. Forgot it. Oh, there they are. Yeah, gotta go the long way. You know what? I'm actually going to try to stop doing that by Controls Invert X. Normally I play inverted Y, but in this case I need invert X. Okay, just continue. There it is. There we go. That feels more natural. Alright, so the spider, who came entirely the wrong direction, is going to try to get into these woods here. I'm not going to have a shot, but maybe I'll get eyes on. Nope, not yet. So we brace. Oh, we've got a locust coming in hot. Got us with a... Let's see... 12 damage. That must have been lasers, because machine guns do, what, 4 damage? Alright, so let's see, we've
Waiting
got...
on you, Commander.
Autocannon 5. I want to lead with the PPC, so that's going to be the blackjack. So let's see, we can jump. Oh, we've got 5 evasion in the woods here. That's perfect range on that guy, whatever he is. Probably a... Oh, a Wolverine. That's actually kind of a threat. We've got 35 and 40 to hit. And that's going to be most of our heat. Yeah, but I still want to do some damage. Oh, I missed with the PPC. That's a bummer. Oh, coming in for the melee. Ooh, that was 70 points of damage. That's... and a lot of stability. Ouch. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Dugram. Can only pull 2 evasion by walking. We can get 5 by jumping. I don't see any green dots, so looks like evasion is going to be our defense this turn. Now, we've got 40 and 50 there. We've got 60 and 70 there. Yeah, I'll take the easier shot. Locust is less of a threat. This guy's got SRMs and autocannon. So 70 and 60. I missed with all the big ones. Dang. Alright, Decker.
Receiving you.
Bring it home. Please. Is it because I'm jumping? I bet it's because I'm jumping is why I'm so inaccurate. Alright, so we've got the large laser and 4 mediums. We're gonna have some free heat. We've got... Where'd that locust go? I don't... Oh, there he is, hiding in the woods. 50 and 45. 80 and 75. We'll take that and hopefully we can... I don't know, take out his arm or something. Stray shot. I saw a stray shot. Did I just get shot in the back by my own dude? Oh, that's lame. Locust coming in with... What's that? A couple mediums. Medium and a couple smalls. Costing us an evasion, but there's only 2 of them, so... I think we can handle it.
What do you need?
Let's see. We got 85 and 75 versus let's maybe try to come in. Oh man, you saw that, didn't you? I was trying to angle that way and it flipped on me. Well, I still have some kind of shot. Actually, a pretty good one. 85 is not bad. Ooh, we've got internal on his torso and leg, so that's cool. And he's coming in for another punch. Why is he not using his guns? I mean, his punches hurt, to be sure, but I feel like his guns would hurt more. Let's see. If we just stand still... Yeah, clicking the wrong way. If we just stand still, do we gain more of an accuracy bonus than if we were to walk? I mean, we wouldn't be evasive at all. Let me see here. Yeah. Take a penalty to shooting for walking? Okay. And obviously more for jumping, and then sprinting you don't get to shoot at all, which honestly is a little lame. Alright, so we build up more heat, but I think it's, well, hold on. 60, 75, 65 and 70, 65 and 70, so it doesn't really matter. This Locust has half armor. Already kind of hurt. Maybe we can blow off one of his arms with a PPC. Oh! Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping would happen. I was hoping to hit where he was already weakened, but as long as the arm comes off, I'm fine. Wait, Rogue Tech fixes... what, the penalty for walking? Or the sprinting thing? Because I know in Rogue Tech you can sprint and attack, just not as well, like on tabletop. We've got large lasers, which have no minimum range. %? I like those odds. Yeah, let's try and take out this Locust. That was a hit with the large laser. Alright, there he goes. Going to one enemy. And I'm betting he's the last one, too. Alright, Glitch, what you got for me? Can we get maybe a back shot on this guy? Doesn't look like it. Alright, it's still inside minimum range for the autocannon, but I think this will be a good position for us, since we're not too worried about being evasive on account of there only being one of him now. Autocannon at 30%. Let's...
Got it.
All those misses.
We can do
All
this.
those misses.
Let's go.
Receiving you.
Alright, let's get our spider in behind him.
Position confirmed.
$80 and 85%. I like that. I like that. Alright, there we go. There we go. Now he's going to get one more attack, and hopefully we're going to finish him off before he does this again. Center torso, good. He hit us where our armor's strongest.
Armor's holding.
Alright. See if we can't land this kill. Alright, so which way is he facing? He's... No, I don't know what I'm trying to do. Actually, with the PPC, I kind of want to be a little further away. Yeah, that looks about perfect. Yeah, we'll do 3 medium lasers. I guess the PPC is a bit much to ask for right now. So I saw 2 go internal to the center torso, knocked out one of his jump jets.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so we've got glitch. Can we? Not quite. Not quite. $45 and 85. Yeah, we'll take
Coordinates
that.
received.
Not worried about
Firing
heat
everything I've
missing. Still missing with the big guns. This thing
Ready
is
for orders.
turning out to be a bit tougher than I had anticipated.
Confirmed.
Alright, Vindicator, what you got? Oh boy, Decker. Gonna have to cool it with one of these lasers as well. Alright,
Target lock on enemy 6.
come on, luck be able to 80. There we go, there we go. Alright, that's evac, right? Yep, alright. Objective complete.
Mission successful.
And I don't think they breached our armor at any point, so it should be all profit. And we got 2 kills on Decker. I didn't realize Decker got both of those kills. Yeah, that's gonna be the Wolverine part. Do we want the Locust part, or do we want the autocannon? Kinda think I want the autocannon, to be honest. At this point in the game, I think it'd come in handy, and we already have a Locust. So, we also got a medium laser, the Locust part, and some heat sinks. Nice. Alright, financial report in 5 days. Why is this? Is that because that's where we are, I think? Yeah. So, do we have enough XP to spend?
Commander.
We haven't been using Behemoth.
Receiving you.
Decker has his choice. Oh, we've got gunnery. Yeah, we're gonna do gunnery.
Training complete.
We've got
Waiting on
glitch
you,
is ready
Commander.
for more gunnery.
Tech
Nice.
warrior training complete.
Commander.
Medusa. Medusa already has sure footing. Yeah, yay for gunnery. Let me revisit Medusa. Silent K has... Yeah, Silent K is going to wait until you can get more gunnery too. It's going to be like 2 more missions at this rate. So with Medusa, we've already got sure footing, which gives us bonus evasion, and entrenched, as long as we don't sprint, jump, or charge. So that's nice. Do we want multi-target or do we want bulwark? It's kind of a tough call, because evasion and bulwark, I think, synergize really well to minimize your damage. Multi-target, I feel like, is kind of less important, but breaching shot is also kind of less important. Do we want coolant vent, which is kind of a mixed bag. It gives you an immediate bonus, but a penalty later on. I think ace pilot is what we're going for with Medusa. So the question is, for our secondary, I'm gonna go with bulwark and ace pilot, I think, on Medusa. And then I'll start putting into gunnery. I just can't do it now without taking the ability that I don't really want. So yeah, stats are coming up. It looks like our average stat has gone from like 2.5 or 3 up to like 5 or so. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Repairs, it looks like no repairs to really worry about. Can we? Yeah, I don't think we need the Locust. I'm going to put it in storage just to reduce our financial report costs. I think that went down a bit. So yeah, I think the next step is just the next mission. We have a 1 skull mission. It does pay a whole lot better than what we've been getting, but we're probably going to take a bit more damage. We got 1-7, 2-9, 2-11's not worth it. Yeah, I'll give up 130,000 C-bills for the second pick. Running with the same team we had before. I can't help but think that I forgot something when I was setting up in like a matter of seconds. Like, I know I'm not wearing my nicest shirt or anything like that, or a hat, which I usually wear, but I feel like I've forgotten something else. My audio is good, it looks like my video is good. The only bad thing is that it's for local government, you aren't gaining any favor for any factions. Okay, yeah, but it also pays like twice as well as any mission that we've taken so far. And I'm expecting better salvage as well. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them, take them out. Sounds good. But I'll bet there's going to be 4 of them, and they're probably going to have better armor than what we've been seeing. So we've got... Can we not? Yeah, we'll go there.
Commander, moving out.
We'll go there. We'll go there.
Copy that.
And spider gonna spider. Alright, we have contact. What have we got contact with? I see just a blip with a question mark.
Aye.
Alright, but we are now, I guess, officially in combat because we're not automatically sprinting. I want to be in the woods and I want to be as evasive as possible, so we're gonna go here.
Roger.
And I hope that's not a mistake, because we could end up being surrounded very easily. Oh, look. We've got a Scorpion with half armor and a Striker with half armor. So we've got 85 and 70. We'll take the easier shot, as we are wont to do. Pair of solid hits, 1 to each side. Alright, Scorpion is on the move. I've got 2 more blips. Cost us an evasion, but hey, we've got lots of evasion. We've got the woods. We've got entrenched or bulwark or whatever it's called in this version. We don't have eyes on if we do that, so we can get eyes on by going here. It's obstructed. Also obstructed. Alright, well, we'll
Fire
take
jump jet.
probably just a large laser shot at this range. 70% for no heat buildup? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, that was such a miss. Oh, that was nowhere close.
Good to go.
So let's bring in the blackjack, also with the obstructed shot. Can get, I feel like, more evasion there. Still obstructed shot, but you know, at least. I love that the model for the mech shows that we only have the gun in one arm. Alright, we've got a 70% shot on this guy on the front. Let's do it. Oh, one shot, one kill. Nice.
Enemy unit destroyed.
I hear ya.
And then we've got Glitch, who I think also needs to jump to have a shot. It also has 3 more evasion than walking,
Soar.
so that works for me. And of course, the Dogram runs cold, so the heat is less of an issue for Glitch. So if we can hit the, we're probably gonna hit the front, but if we can hit one of those sides, it might be. Yeah, there we go. That is a kill on that guy.
Bye-bye.
Alright, now it's their turn. We've got another striker.
Come on, mech warriors.
And
It's go
what is
time.
this? That is 2 more strikers. Alright, so Medusa, can we got some heat buildup, we've got evasion, not quite. Okay, there's 5 evasion and a clear shot. It's not a great shot, but it's a shot. Alright, 60, well, 85, my bad. Yeah, that's not bad. And that's a kill. Way to go.
That one's gone.
So, Spider, not useless after all. Oh, it's my turn
Waiting
again.
for orders.
Right, because they go after us, I guess. So the autocannon... 5, evasion, woods, shot. Works for me. 90 and 80? Yeah, this is gonna be
Firing everything I've got.
a piece of cake. And that is a kill. That is the entire Americans down. Oh, wow. I was expecting a little bit more challenge out of a 1-skull mission, to be honest. I'm actually really, really happy with how that went down. So yeah, extra money. Spread the kills around a little bit. Decker didn't get anything this time. Oh, we get more XP. That means we're gonna have enough. I didn't realize that the XP that you gained was based on the number of skulls, but that is what it looks like. But being all tanks, salvage kind of sucks. So I guess we'll take another autocannon. What do we got here? That's 150,000, 10,000. 90,000. Maybe some ammo for the autocannon. I mean, it seems like the most useful. The tougher the opponents, the better the mech. LRMs are really good. Okay. Let's. Yeah, I don't think we have any LRMs right now, which is kind of an interesting place to be. So we'll take those for the utility. We still get the autocannon. We get 3 LRM-10s, 2 SRM-6s, and some ammo for everything. Nice. Better the XP, yeah. But it looks like it's specifically linked to the number of skulls on the mission, right? But honestly, that was 4 tanks with half armor. That was not a tougher opponent, really, than that Wolverine that we just took on. So yeah, that is enough XP for Silent K to bump his gunnery. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Mech warrior training complete.
Ready for orders.
Not enough for Medusa quite.
Let's
Glitch could take piloting with a little left over. And that gives us a bonus to our stability as well, right? So yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we have saved up 3,600, so we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Yes, Commander.
Nothing for Decker. Behemoth wasn't even in that mission, so I guess that doesn't really matter. We didn't take... Did we take even any armor damage? I don't think they didn't get much of a shot off on us at all. Alright, so we've got priority mission Benefactor, 1 skull, 33,000 C-bills, no salvage. That's just plot though, that's gonna be a cutscene. Or we could bump around on Detroit again. Yeah, let's go ahead and advance the plot. Let's do that. Oh wait, but first, let me pause. Man, that goes fast. That was 3 days already. Is there anything we want to refit now that we have LRMs and an SRM-6? Let me take a look at this guy. No, actually, I'm really digging this loadout. So let's... Maybe the Blackjack could... That PPC. I'm not as accurate as I would like with it. Tear off jump jets and put armor on. I'm really liking the jump jets. I like the flexibility it gives me. I like the evasion. Blackjack more like whackjack. Yeah, with a PPC and 3 medium lasers. But I'm thinking if I pull one of the medium lasers, I can probably afford to pull 1 heat sink from that. That frees up 2 tons, which would be enough for an SRM-2. I don't like that trade. What can we put the LRMs on is what I'm trying to figure out, because the LRMs, they have the range, they have decent damage. Vindicator doesn't really run too hot. On Earth, would you consider an SRM? Because they do more damage than LRMs. Okay. Let's try something a little different. Let's maybe pull... Let's see, that's 3 tons, that's 4 tons. Maybe one of the heat sinks. That's enough for an LRM-10, but... no ammo. We could do 2 LRM-5s and a ton of ammo. Alright, what do we think of this loadout? Trading 6 SRMs for 10 LRMs. 7 days, 3,000 C-bills, that's cheap. Or we could... Well, so slightly less damage overall, but more likely to hit with more of it with the range. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this. It's cheap. We'll have plenty of time. And I'm not going to try to refit all of my mechs, because learned that lesson the last time. So, the AC-5, you'll be refunded a third. That's 2,000. I'm not too worried about 2,000. Let us... Let's see, that's 8 tons, 9 tons with ammo. What can we do here? We could put an LRM-10 here. Put 2 LRM-10s and an LRM-5 with 2 tons of ammo. I mean, 25 LRMs and a medium laser. It's definitely a missile boat at that point. That's 25 damage in tabletop terms, where we were doing, what was it, 8 plus 12 is 20, so that is a total damage output. The minimum range is kind of a hot though. Yeah. Would it be worth pulling the medium laser to add another heatsink? Because I mean, we're not going to be using the medium laser very often, hopefully, but the LRM-10s, those are putting out, what is it, 5 heat apiece? Yeah, I see this. But the Alpha Strike 38 versus 33, but that's including the medium laser, which is 12 of that. So without the medium laser, our Alpha Strike is 26 heat, it says, which we can do. Oh, click on it? Or just hover? Yeah. What's this? Tutorial. No, I don't need that. I'll tell you what, if we were up against tougher opponents, I would want to armor up, but against our current opposition, I feel like we do have enough armor. I don't think this mech has taken even, 115 points of damage the whole time I've had it combined. So, let me try this here. I think I like this, the 25 LRMs and the medium laser for backup.
Logged and noted.
Alright.
Shouldn't be too hard.
I appreciate the suggestion, but I'm gonna try it my way, just for a little while. Yeah, we're not really using morale yet. Alright, let's do this. Alright. No skippy. Okay. Alright, yeah, because I'm thinking like a Shadowhawk with... Because on tabletop, the 2 LRM-10s and the LRM-5 would be 12 heat. Jumping is another 5, so that's 17 heat. It's got, what, 12 or 13 heat sinks? I think we should be okay. Jump jets are weight that could be going into more missiles. Yeah, but I use them. I use them...
Job's done, Commander.
Oh, I have less than 10 shots. I did not realize that. Two tons of ammo, 48 LRM, yeah. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I'm Anna Marie Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the MRB. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest? Yeah, but I'm gonna need to hear details. The job that I have for you is relatively simple. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I'll pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you breathing room you've been looking for. I mean, obviously we don't really have a choice in the matter. Yep. The Argo. That's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the Pirate Moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you'll protect them until the work is done. It should be well within your capabilities. Merchant Guard. I'm no stranger to protecting non-combatants. This job is well within our wheelhouse. Anytime I see an option that's only available some of the time based on your background, I'm gonna have to take it. We were looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're gonna get. We can handle anything. You've got yourself some mercenaries. I look forward to your contract. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. Your reputation is well known. Ready for review. Alright. How many skulls is this gonna be? Okay, it's a 1 skull mission, but I seem to think that it's gonna be harder than the missions that we've been doing. That is 18 days. Alright, let's see if we can... Alright, Shadowhawk. Untested as yet. Alright, let's... So let's see. Each ton of LRM ammo is 120 rounds. So that's 360. Divided by 25 is 12, 13, 14. 14 and change. Should be plenty, right? 14 and change, 25 LRMs. Total damage output has gone down a bit. Alright, it's not my favorite idea, but everyone else has jump jets, so hopefully we can live with 1 mech without jump jets. I kind of want to keep this on there. We'll do... What am I looking for? Oh, I was looking for 14 shots, I think is enough. We don't have any small lasers. That's right, we didn't have any the other week either. Maybe... Well, do we need another heatsink now that we don't have jump jets? Would have kept the medium laser and dumped jump jets, but I think I said that. Okay, well, we dumped the jump jets and we're keeping the medium laser. Yeah, heatsink and maybe a little extra armor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. That should... We've got enough LRMs to last us 14 rounds. We've got the medium laser for backup in case anything gets closer if we run out of ammo. And we've got a little more armor than we started with, which I still think might be
I'll get it in the
more than we need, but I'd rather lose armor than an arm. Alright, so. And off we go to advance the plot.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Pick us up in Argo, and eventually we'll have enough money to start upgrading that. It feels like a long ways off, though.
I wrapped up that job you asked for,
That was
Commander.
quick. Carry on, then. Make your armor out of heat sinks. A blade of heat sinks. Oh, banging noises draw you to the shared barracks, where you find Glitch disassembling one of the leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside her. She pauses, then explains, "There's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks." As reasonable as this sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. It is our property. We will set aside money. 20,000 is cheap. It's gonna help morale, yes. You look Glitch in the eye. You know how the chain of command works. You have to clear changes like this before you start. She shrugs. Well, can I? You look over Glitch's work. It's cleanly done, with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. During a chat with Darius, you compare the cost of the finds to the benefit of the mech warriors and decide it's worth it. We'll pocket 20k for our next trip to Canopus. Hookers and blow! Cat girl hookers. Sorry, children.
Got a new financial report for you.
Alright, there's another $250,000 out of our pocket. At this point, is it worth it to maybe start investing in morale? That's 100,000, but if we need it, I'd rather have it, and we do have the money. I wish it would tell me how much I have on hand right now, but I don't see that anywhere. Sad thing about this game, though, is that no one pirates really messes with the Canopians. I love using them as punching bags. Would like to get some more rep for the trouble now. Yeah, we're gonna go for more morale at the cost of 100,000 sea bills, which I think in the long run is gonna be worth it, especially if it keeps us from like losing an arm or something. Low on sea bills warning. We've arrived at Alloway. Yes, let's make some money. Commander, I'm setting a course for Lady Centrala's jump ship. It's strange though. This moon it's taking us to, Axelis, doesn't appear on any of my maps, which leads me to wonder where exactly are we going, and how do they intend to get us there? That was one hell of a rough ride. My stomach is still doing somersaults. That's because those crazy bastards used a pirate point to get us here. If we've suffered a misjump, a sour stomach would have been the least of your concerns. Leopard could have gotten irreparably mangled. Hell, we could have been irreparably mangled. The cautionary holovids they showed us at the academy were the stuff of nightmares. It makes me think of, like, Driver's Ed, if anyone remembers videos from that. When exactly did you realize what Centrala's jump ship crew was planning on doing? As we were on our approach to dock with the jump ship, it was way out of position to use any legitimate jump point. Putting two and two together, I could guess what they were going to do. Here's the million sea bill question, Meyer. Why didn't you say anything about this before we jumped? Because it wouldn't have mattered if I had. We couldn't afford to turn down this job. Given the situation, I figured that ignorance was probably bliss. We'll talk about this later. The Argo's crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belong to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Axelis has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil? Is that supposed to be scary? Sounds like the kind of name you'd choose out of a hat. What do their defenses look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think that Axelis gets a lot of visitors. They have strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground-based defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but battle mech activity looks light. Define light. I can't put an exact number on it. All I have are surface scans to go on. From what data I do have, I'd expect the pirates to be able to field a full lance of light battle mechs, all of them in poor repair. There are mixed reports of something bigger. That'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or armament. But given the shape that everything else is on Axelis, I imagine it's being held together with chewing gum and baling wire. What else do you have on Grim Sybil? Before today? Never heard of her. Yeah, I hadn't either. Centrala's intel says that Grim Sybil mostly stays put on Axelis, but she's got at least a dozen pirate gangs operating under her banner, so she must have something going for her. Sybil's bio is pretty sparse. There isn't a lot of meat here, just to note that she came up under Lady Paula Treveline, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominions. I guess that's impressive, having a personal connection to Lady Death and all. Oh, Treveline. I'm learning stuff. Have Yang forge a box to weld shut over Sumir's face so we don't have to hear her whinging. They're pirates, not poets. Is there anything else of interest in that file, Darius? Don't leave us in suspense. Well, it looks like Treveline and Sybil had a falling out. It's not terribly surprising given the Pirate Queen's track record. Sybil managed to survive somehow, good on her, and she's been living on Axelis ever since. I do not remember what kind of mech we're going up against Grim Sybil. If anyone would care to remind me, I'd appreciate it. The pirates have vehicles and turrets, maybe a few battle mechs. Got it. Keep going. The entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Oh, it's a quick draw. Oh, yeah, that's heavier than anything we've got. Your first task will be to take down the radar tower so that Samir can approach the derelict. After you've secured the crash site, she'll dock with the Argo and drop off the engineering team. Yeah, I know it's not an Atlas, not at this point. Excuse me. Lady Centrella has bet a massive stack of sea bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that her chief engineer can pull this off. I've never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Centrella mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting. She was telling the truth. The doc has quite a reputation. It's supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wonderkid, and a genius at bringing dead ships back to life. I guess we'll find out, won't we? It's made of cardboard and soiled jeans. Good hunting on the moon's surface. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Oh. I needed that. Thank you. This is some absolute horseshit that I still hold against this game. What specifically? The quick draw being made of cardboard and soiled jeans? Or just the whole plot with the, Mon Wonderkin can resurrect a 200-year-old lost tech dead ship off a moon in a few hours. No one ever said it was a few hours. I mean, we destroy all the pirates, mission's over, and then we get the Argo. There's maybe a bit of a gap there, we don't know. Do we? I don't know. You're probably more familiar with this game than I am. The problem that I've heard with this mission that a lot of people have is that ships like the Argo didn't exist in the lore. It's like bigger than a dropship but smaller than a jump ship. It, I think, takes 2 docking collars. Welcome to Axelis, Commander. It's every bit as charming as you'd expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. Radar stations, turrets, ground vehicles, 1 lance of battle mechs. Turrets, okay, we've got a generator. That should be nice. I mean, as a lot of people hate on the Argo, but I honestly really like it, at least aesthetically and conceptually for the context. Alright, so where is... So, how do we... Can we target that, or... Alright, we're gonna swing off to the right, I think, and try to take out this first little base over here first. Oh yeah, Lost Tech Magical Fairy Ship is also stupid. Would love to just go from Leopard, Union, Overlord. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool.
Coordinates received.
I mean, I'm no expert, but is there any...
Confirmed.
I guess,
Time to earn our...
what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I know that people can modify Union and Overlord dropships, but, like, do they put a 0G pool in it, like I've seen later in the game?
Receiving you.
Okay, we are no longer sprinting, so... Ah, okay, there's a turret. Well, we've got just the thing for turrets, it's called LRMs.
Coordinates received.
But the spider has to go... Well, I guess the spider doesn't have to go first, I should have reserved. I forget that's an option, I'm so used to initiative being, like, set in stone. Alright, so... That was...
I hear ya.
glitch with the LRMs, yeah. Alright, let's... Oh, that's right, we don't have jump jets anymore. I was just about to be like, oh, let's jump over the mountain, but no, we can't.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Lark, how's it going? Nice to see you. I got a bit of a late start today, but we're on schedule now. Oh, brace. Glitch much? Just totally clipped through that other mech. Yeah, you got here just in time to see me doing the first major plot mission. Well, I guess second if you include the one where Raju gets his mech shot out from under him. Brace. Alright, yeah, we don't want the spider going first right now. We want Glitch,
Good to go.
the LRMs, to take out that turret first thing.
You betcha.
Alright, I mean, oh, okay, yeah, red blip there. Looks like that's about it, really. Oh, it's a brace. Okay. I would also look on the left-hand side showing what the environment does. Ah, yes. Okay, so we're losing 35% of our heatsink efficiency. That's going to be a problem. You can find one on the 0G pool on a Union, definitely an Overlord. Got 3 games for my birthday. Congratulations and happy birthday. I'm also curious to know what games you got. I know I was talking earlier about the retro games that I've been getting into lately, but I imagine the games that you got for your birthday were not retro games, but something newer.
Location confirmed.
Okay, now I guess we do kind of have to move.
Orders.
Spider. Okay, so we've got... If we go here, we can shoot this and not take any return fire from the turret, I believe. Amazing Cultivation Simulator. There are billions and Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap? I've never heard of Pokemon. There are billions. Looks interesting. Okay, yeah.
Firing on target.
Keeping an eye on my heat buildup because we are losing 35% efficiency. Oh, we've got movement.
Waiting for orders.
What kind of movement have we got here? Just question marks for right now. And the edge of the map is going to keep us from... Can we still see... I mean, we can still shoot the base from here, right? Yeah, I believe so. 7 Days is one of my other favorite games. Yeah, I looked at that one, and it does look interesting. I just don't know if I can swing it myself right now.
Taking the shot.
How do you miss? It's not even a barn, it's the entire dang farm, and you missed.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's see how hot these LRMs are
Don't need
gonna
to tell
run.
me twice.
Yeah, I've got a lot on my plate right now. I've been playing mostly free retro games, abandonware kind of stuff. If we hadn't missed the farm with that first laser, we would have it down.
Ready for orders.
But I will settle for getting it down
I
this
copy.
time. That miss proved he wasn't just a clown, but the entire circus, yeah. For sure. But with this shot, we should be able to take out
Taking the
all the
shot.
turrets in one go. Or at least all the ones on this side. Or no, that's the radar turret. Or radar
Flatten
tower.
that one.
There is still a turret generator around here somewhere. $4,082.1 hours with 7 days to die. I mean, it's tempting. It really is. It looks like a good game. I've heard it's a great game.
Come on, Mech Warriors. It's go time.
But, like I was saying earlier, shame about the game is Mech Painter. Mech Painter.
Good to go.
Alright, so where is this turret generator? Can we see that? Oh, there's the generator. Okay. So how about, can we... Yeah, we're gonna send the spider to go knock out the generator.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots! We've got company!
Oh, that triggered a thing that I don't know that I wanted
Battle mechs.
to trigger.
Fight again.
Ooh.
Any more objections?
I
Good.
totally go full Harlequin and call the company Clown Town. Welcome to the circus. Then you could name all your pilots things like Pagliacci? Pagliac? Is that a chi or key? I'm not familiar with that name. It sounds Italian, I'm guessing. Probably a famous Italian clown.
What can I do for you?
Alright, ooh, what kind of odds have we got here? We've got... Doesn't want to tell us. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to stay out of its LOS entirely and take it down from the power source. Italy, known for its clowns, like Honcolini. I kind of feel like you're messing with me, to be honest. Honcolini? That sounds made up. I apologize to him and his family if I'm mistaken, but it sounds made up. Goes to a therapist complaining about depression. The therapist recommends going to see Pagliacci the clown who brings joy to thousands. But he responds to the doctor, "But I am Pagliacci." I've heard that story before, I just didn't recognize the name. That's actually
up,
really
boss?
sad, and I think also kind of existential.
Affirmative.
But yeah, I have heard it said that comedians suffer from a higher rate of depression than most other professions, and I think it does come down to like the sadness that you have to tap into to like twist it around, I guess, and make it funny. Okay, so if we go here, we've got obstructed line of sight. We're a target, we're not very evasive. Alright, how do we... I want to reserve now. How do we... I'm trying to right click. Okay. Is it too late to reserve? Might be too late to reserve. Alright, well... I don't want to jump. We've already built up heat from jumping last time. Maybe we bug out? Yeah, I think discretion is the better part of valor. I'm gonna bug out for now. We'll take out the vehicles, and then once we've got that handled, we'll take out the generator as a group. Oh, escape. Well, I should have figured that one out on my own.
Waiting on you, Commander.
But either way, yeah, I definitely didn't want him to be advancing into that kind of barrage that he was going to be suffering under.
Standing by.
Oh, that's the spider, of course. Alright. Blackjack is gonna have some heat problems in this biome. So I think if I want anyone going last, it's gonna be him.
What can I do for you?
Waiting for orders.
Decker, yeah, let's go ahead and move you. Not there. Misclick, left and right.
Moving to
Left
position.
and right click. Ordered a pizza and cracked a cold one for this mission. Oh yeah? Is this, That kind of entertainment. Alright. I know I'm probably going slower than most people who have played this online, but I'm a bit rusty.
On my way.
I'm trying to take things carefully. Still no targets. Alright, let's give them a chance, I guess, to shoot us first. We're braced at least, and moderately evasive. Oh, he's not going to come close enough to shoot us.
Standing by.
Medusa, can you... We sprint. I think that'll keep us hidden, gives us very evasive, gets us where we need to be. We weren't going to be able to shoot anyways, so I could do it for every stream. Every silent stream is pure entertainment. Well, I'm glad you appreciate you say that. I appreciate it very much.
Good to go.
You enjoy watching me flounder. That's what it feels like. I feel like I'm very, very green and new at this, and like I feel like everyone else that I've watched play this game knows exactly what they're doing, and I most definitely don't. Alright, so we've got LRMs and lasers. And I think we're safe from that turret, so let's take out this tank. Success is as sweet as a defeat, my friend. In some contexts, I agree with you, but in this game, I don't think I would enjoy this very much. But I feel the same way when I'm playing Mega Mech by myself. It's when I'm playing against someone that I agree with you, but when I'm playing against the computer, I would much rather annihilate the opponent than I would get annihilated. Oh, I got my fields irrigated on my first run. Alright, well. Oh, he ran away. Oh, he's got LRMs, though. No, he's legitimately running the hell away. He enforced withdrawal or something? I didn't do that much damage to him. Alright, Medusa, what have you got? I thought you would have cooled down by now, having sprinted. Let's see how evasive we can be and still get this. There's another vehicle. So. Yeah, let's hold on to you until everyone else has had a chance to move.
Receiving you.
Let's see if we can one-shot somebody up here.
Acknowledged.
With that laser barrage. Space would have been nothing if we just had some infantry portable nukes. That I agree with. Oh, that is so hot. It's still really hot.
I copy.
But that's a striker down. That is worth a little heat. Pirates don't have human rights. I agree. Especially if they've had like a falling out with other pirates. Like, how bad do you have to screw up to piss off pirates so bad? Let's see. We've got light laser turret here, unknown turret here. That's that striker that's already taken some damage. How many hit points does this have? When you're so vile as a pirate, even the other pirates don't want your loot? Yeah, that's exactly it. Well, in this game, if you so much as fart on a pirate, every pirate in the entire Inner Sphere knows about it. Well, how am I still getting that backwards? I switched it. Not evasive at all.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
But how many hit points? That's what I need to know. 100. So we're doing 40, 40, 20, and 25. We need to hit with almost everything. Which is good that we've got 85 and 90% hit rate. Yes! That is all the turrets, right?
Building's trashed.
Oh, that's gonna make things so much easier.
Ready for orders.
And faster, because I don't have to be nearly so careful anymore.
Move into position.
Spider just clipping through my leg. Sure. Alright, we've got Vigilance and Precision Strike and Brace. And I don't see any reason, now that there's no turrets up here, not to just be like, bloop. No, no. I'm guessing these numbers at the bottom are the numbers at the top of the keyboard. Try to remember that 4 is jump. And then brace, that dash. Is that minus? Am I supposed to be using the number pad for this instead of the WASD keys? It was said the plot shifted away from endless debt and bad banks towards my bad man took my throne.
What do you need?
Yeah, I feel like they could have kept the tension ratcheted up really high
Copy that.
by having the constant threat of having everything repoed. But I feel like that would have taken away a lot of the feeling of agency and advancement that a lot of players are looking for.
All
Because
weapons fired.
at least in Megamech, I really enjoy building my forces and growing and expanding. And if you're constantly like, oh my god, I could lose it at any second, you know, there's...
Orders?
I feel like that would be less rewarding, possibly. Okay, what is... Oh, is this the other radar tower? Okay, but we don't have a shot on him.
I
Does
hear ya.
anyone have a shot on him? We've got indirect fire. Cool. Yeah, we'll hit him with some LRMs, because they're OP. Expand your operations, hold off the repo men at gunpoint. Exactly. 85%? Yeah. It's going down.
Got it.
It's a full striker.
You like that?
And that is, should be pretty much all the threats eliminated at this point. So nothing left but inanimate objects. PBC, a little bit of heat. Oh, I'm guessing this is a turret over here. Or is that a tank?
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Decker. Gonna have to jump and laser.
I copy.
Hey, Gridley. You just get here? There are some missions where you are the repo man? Yeah. Oof, that's a lot of heat. This is unknown vehicle. Alright, yeah. I don't want to overheat yet on the base. I want to save that for next turn.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we'll come over here and take a pot shot
Location confirmed.
from the safety of cover. Fire the lasers!
Firing.
I'm just thinking about the clown theme for the unit that was mentioned earlier.
What can
Thought
I
that
do
was
for you?
funny. I might actually end up doing that, just for grins, for SNG, as some people might say. Can we not move to this blue spot? All right, well, we'll move to this spot then.
Moving out.
We're down to 260 missiles, so that's 10 rounds of firing left. Maybe... cool down a little bit, save some ammo,
Here we
still do
go!
a little bit of damage, but like we're not in a rush right now. I'm trying to save up for when this tank comes around the corner so we can just unload on him without being too worried. The bearded lady, silent mime, yeah, geez, Stilts Malone. Is that a real person? Or is that, like a
On my
made-up
way.
clown? Okay, yeah, that'll enable us to cool
Locked
down
on.
a bit. Still get some damage off. Yeah, you just missed it. I couldn't tell. Name your missile boat pie delivery service. PPC looks about heat neutral.
Engaging target.
Alright, it's going down, it's just taking its time. It's 5. That's rocks, we don't want to move into the rocks. How do we... like that? Or now? There we go.
On my
That
way.
works for me. Moons suck, yeah. Yeah, this biome is really killing me. Like, maybe if I had planned specifically for it and loaded up on heat sinks or something. Yeah, like 2 medium lasers and a walk, and I'm building up
Roger.
heat. Ugh, it's disgusting. And from what I've seen, lunar biomes are actually really common in this game. So maybe I should be loading up on heat sinks.
Good to go.
I want to save that one for when we've got eyes on so we can neutralize the threat as fast as possible. Lunar biomes are hard mode. Hard mode? Absolute lunacy. Oh, you went there. You went there. Woof. That is hot.
Engaging target.
Get him. Yeah. Alright. So I kind of built up my expectations on that a little bit much. I wasn't expecting him to go down in one
Waiting
shot.
on you, Commander.
Acknowledged.
Doubting. I mean, we're not expecting any resistance right
Firing
this
on
second.
target.
We can build up a little heat. Get to the crash site.
Target destroyed.
Alright, so that is... we should be back in sprint mode? Yeah. Alright, so... that is... oh, that's over here. I was going entirely the wrong direction. I was thinking it was over past that other turret. Tower. Not turret, tower. Win. You aren't playing with mods that turn tanks into murder machines made of solid unobtainium? No, this is vanilla, and also I'm not playing on like hard or anything like that. So I guess
On my way.
I'm just used to tanks being more of a threat from like Mega Mech and tabletop. Oh, right, can't sprint and brace. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and trigger the next
I
thing.
read you, Commander. Moving out.
Roger.
Well, vanilla Shreks are some of the most common assault tanks, so you'll appreciate. Okay, good to know. Yeah, not looking forward to a. It's a triple PPC tank, right?
Confirmed.
Hey, do you guys want to meet my other cat? I know you've seen Nellie. Most of you have at least once before. But Dottie just came in the room. She's trying to nap, but she's usually pretty cool about being picked up. Alright, so this is... Okay, I just have to get all my guys in here. So the enemy are going to be coming from what direction? The way we came in, or this way, or...
Uh-huh.
Track more like get wrecked. Yeah, 3 PPCs is a lot. Especially knowing that it can fire them every turn, unlike an awesome. We'll scope out this edge of the zone. More Clowntown pilots, the Great Stromboli, the Garbanzo Brothers, Bonsai Buddy. That actually reminds me, back when me and my older brother were playing Space Hulk, we kept the Gene Stealer miniatures in the box and we'd pull them out as we needed them, as I think a lot of people probably do. We would frequently pull them out and they would be hanging on each other by their 4 arms. We called them the Schmengi Brothers. When's the DOS Space Hulk stream? I tried playing that one. The user interface just really did not work for me. I had so much trouble trying to play that game. Even my dad tried it. He didn't play it very much either. Barrel Monkeys. We called them Schmengi Brothers. And it's a name that's kind of stuck with me ever since then. They were the Flying Schmengi Brothers. Dottie, come say hi. Oh, yes. Little nappy cat. Say hi to the camera. You want to hang out on my lap? No, of course not. No, please stay. Oh, she's getting under the table. She might take a nap there. She's done that before. I hear the 80s Space Hulk game always thrown out as, oh, it's a classic, and then I'm always like, have you actually seen the game? I mean, the DOS game was hard to play. And I don't mean it was hard to win, I mean it was hard to play. The tabletop game was a lot of fun. I was especially good with the Space Marines. I remember there was one mission where my goal was to get the, what was it, the CAT, the Cybernetic Altered Task Unit, off the map, and I was down to like my last guy, and I pulled a 6 for command points, and he just sprinted 10 spaces to the exit and made it in 1 turn. Good times. Yeah, the tabletop game is a classic. The DOS game, not so much. And also they remade it. I've played it on the Xbox more recently. That one also is very cluttered, very dark, and very hard to see. So, not a huge fan. Right. Okay, so we've got... Okay. I've gotten distracted and lost my objectives. Where do I need to be? I have no idea. Where are my guys? Alright, so we've got Vindicator, we've got the Blackjack. Where's the Dugram? There's the Dugram. Where are the bad guys? Is this the pass that we need to defend? You say that, and I know of nearly 4 Space Hulk games that came out during London. What? You're kidding. I mean, the only one I know is the one that I played for the Xbox. If there are other turn-based, top-down Space Hulk games that came out that are easier to play, I mean, I don't care if they're challenging as long as they're not hard to play. I would definitely be down for trying something like that, because that game was loads of fun. See, I don't do real-time strategy. I like taking my time and thinking about it. Ascension, Tactics, and Deathwing are the three to look out for, I think. Deathwing was real time. Okay.
Alright, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
With pleasure, Dr. Mirage.
I see movement. Okay. We'll save the spider
Roger that.
for when we've got eyes on, so we can like jump in and nail someone all surprisey and stuff. I don't generally play turn-based except for 7 days. Right. Deathwing is first person. Space Hulk is a straight adaptation that's a mobile port. I think that's the one that I played on Xbox. Ascension is RPG meets tabletop mix, and Tactics is a spin on the tabletop formula. I think I played either the 2013 or Tactics. I honestly don't remember. I can pull up my account when I get off the stream and drop it in Discord, let you guys know if you're still interested.
Ready for orders. On it.
But yeah, that's like 3 more games than I knew were recent. There was also a mobile game that was very, very similar to Space Hulk, but it was by a different group of guys. It was called Knights Templar Tactics, I think, or Templar Knights, maybe, something like that. It was also kind of RPG-ish, where you'd like earn XP and level up your stats for each guy. But there were more stats to choose from, and loads of missions. Loads of different kinds of bad guys. It was a lot of fun. I played that on my phone and like all the way through, like 2 or 3 times.
I hear ya.
Templar Assault, yes. Yes, that one was a lot of fun, I thought. So we've got 3 unknowns here and a tank over here. Alright, let us see what we've got. We'll
On my
maybe
way.
start, because of the minimum range, we can start nailing this back guy. This is Commando, Locust, Jenner. Jenner's the bigger threat, I think. The Commando, probably second biggest threat. So let's... Oof. 40s and 50s, 60 and 25. Yeah, let's see if we can knock out that Commando real quick. I want him going. That's 10 SRMs. And no armor. A Space Hulk mod for XCOM would be interesting. There is actually a 40k mod. Lewis and Ben played that. Full-fledged. Yeah. I think that's what I'm talking about. Honestly, I liked the gameplay of Space Hulk and Templar Assault.
Yep.
But the lore kind of stopped being as big a draw for me, I think,
On my
after
way.
a certain point. Like, I know when I was a teenager, or around that age, you know, like maybe slightly preteen, 11, 12, going on into my later teen years, I was enthralled with the Grey Knights and the idea of psychic combat and powered weapons and stuff. But, yeah, it's just gotten, I think, overly complicated, I think. And also, a big part of what's turned me off of that franchise has been the way Games Workshop composes themselves. They don't seem to have, I think, a lot of respect for their fans. I'm selling it still, but if you have it, you have it. Okay, that's Ascension. Or no, okay, so Space Hulk Ascension is on Steam. Not for sale, but it's still there. Interesting. Oh, there's our shot.
Got it.
Yeah. Like, I thought it was really cool in like the 90s or so, but here recently they've just really lost favor with me. With all the updates and the releases and everything that... Wait, Tabletop Simulator is RIP? Since when? Have my attention. I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now.
Orders? Confirmed.
Durham is using that armor, yes. Now that we're finally taking on like more than 2 tanks in one mission. 90, 70, 65, 70, 50, 60, 40. Alright, yeah. We're gonna try and knock this commando out. Hopefully this turn. Is it worth? Yeah, I'll take a 2/3 shot.
handle this.
There goes the arm, the right torso, the leg, and the chest. Nice.
Target eliminated.
Okay. Emperor text-to-speech, the comedy 40K lore channel. So, comedy lore, kind of the same way that Tex does for BattleTech, where he kind of like explains the lore, but in like kind of a more comedic way. Expect to hear it. Thank you for making you get that armor. How much? We've lost 41 points. If we get down to the last 30 points, I'll owe you for that. The purpose is the Emperor gets a Stephen Hawking. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The thing about 40K fans is that no matter how awful it gets, they never go to other games. They just keep proxying, and I thought proxying was like strictly against the rules. Yeah, that's what I feel like. They keep petting the dog that bites them. Alright, that channel, is that on YouTube? I might be interested in that. That sounds really entertaining. Locust or the Jenner? 60, 40, 45... Locust is that? That is SRM Locust, and he's already hurt. Remember the Emperor text-to-speech was gold, you get Lauren, it was fun. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like it would be a lot of fun to get in on. 60, 40, 45. Maybe not the 40. Keep our heat a little lower.
Engaging target.
Missed with the PPC. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the recent controversies about Game Workshop will be forgotten in a month, and everyone that complained will just keep buying the latest Primaris Marine kit or whatever. When they realized they could make Patreon money, they stopped doing lore and instead shifted into dumb comedy skits. That's kind of lame. But yeah, as long as they still have their old videos up, like, that sounds like absolutely worthwhile. Worth checking out.
Waiting for orders.
85 points at 80%. I mean, pretty much anywhere we hit would absolutely demolish him.
Got it.
The old sittings are pretty nice. I was trying to go for the melee. I did not mean to break my LRM. That was a bad click. Alright, well, we've got 40 on the Galleon. We've got 35 on the Locust. We also have the laser on the Locust. Screw it, you're doing it live. That was supposed to be a punch, but I'll take it. It's still a kill.
Stage it!
Dr. Moran, the pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
You took some liberties that were comedic and allowed you to learn heretical things. So the Jenner, what does the Galleon have? That has lasers. But we can do bonus damage. We can do 60, which would almost certainly kill it.
Heading out.
Like the Emperor uses his god magic to bring Magnus back to explain chaos things. Yeah! I was worried the spider wouldn't have enough kick to do it.
Well, that's one less vehicle.
Oh, there was another tank there I didn't really see. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I owe you an apology.
Reporting.
And a thank you
Damage.
for the armor, because,
Commander?
yeah, because that just went internal. I stand corrected. Armor is important. Alright, now let's get
to
out of
position.
our minimum range. The Emperor gets a rundown on what is going on with the Space Wolves. He responds with, all I heard was wolves, wolves, wolves. I mean, I understand the Space Wolves are really popular, and it probably has to do with the way that a lot of people fetishize wolves. I feel like the Blood Angels are kind of the same way with vampires. I was also really partial to the Ultramarines, but that's just because I really like that shade of blue. So I guess, you know, everyone has their thing. And of course the Grey Knights. By the time this game ends, how many of the mechs will be named after obscure Japanese mecha? I'm just saying that, you know, like, wolves are, like, popular as animals for just, like, that kind of unquantifiable reason. You know what I mean? Werewolf appreciator. Okay, I did not know. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Sorry, but I just feel like wolves have like a certain unquantifiable popularity that like you don't see as much. Like, yeah, cats also get a bit of that effect, but I'm a cat person. What can I say? I don't consider it as out of the ordinary because, first of all, I think cats are cooler in general, and second of all, they're less popular, so there's less, I feel like, of a discrepancy there. Their whole aesthetic is less Nordic Viking and way more just slapping wolf on a thing and calling it a day. Yeah. So it sounds like maybe I wasn't too far off base. Alright, now we have a prone Jenner. We have lasers.
Move order received.
15%, and we'll drop this one. I mean, 47. I don't want to overkill, and I don't want to take a chance of accidentally hitting that center torso twice. I want to leg it. I would really not mind. I really wanted those Jenner parts. I like Jenners.
Target neutralized.
That isn't a bolter, that's the Wolfter. That isn't a sword, it's the Swolf. Ignore that, it's exactly the same otherwise.
The pirates
Wolf
are dead.
Lord riding a wolf chariot pulled by giant
So are
wolves.
half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
almost as creative as the amount of units with the word blood in the name.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Oh.
Vehicle down.
Or dog, what we were talking about earlier. Alright, so there are 3 more pirate reinforcements. Where are they? Can I see them, please? I'm not seeing anything on radar. Alright, I'm making myself dizzy here. Is it safe to assume that they're coming from over here? Everything gets called something ridiculous or something dog. Okay, we're back in sprint mode, so that's a good sign.
Position confirmed.
Pastry dog, scrimblow bimblow fight. Pastry dog. That's funny. Think you're gonna steal my ship, you miserable little scrub? Nobody steals from Grim Sybil. I'm gonna carve you like a roasted pig. And we are... that does not look like a quick draw to me. And also, how did we end up between them? That is not where I wanted to be.
I'm here.
Oh, we still have all of our resolve. We paid extra for that resolve. We have not used any of it. Yeah, but it's all square and what is with those antennas? That's give me a 30-25 quick draw. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't look great, but it looks like a quick draw at least, in my opinion.
Acknowledged.
Brabro, Zacrello, Bigro, or even the Gelgoog. You're not making those up, are you? And a Shadowhawk. At least it's only a 2H. That autocannon... Ooh. Pilot and Grim Sybil. yeah, I figured. We've got 85 and 85, 75, 75. We'll take the easier shot. And we hit with both. The guy that got to redesign everything at BattleTech did alright, but he and his masters kind of messed up making all mechs look like they came from the same factory. I mean, most of these, I feel like, look really good. That's the second time the Dugram has gone internal.
Internal damage!
Standing by.
Alright, half PPC will travel. But not quite. At least it's 3. Yeah, everything's very square. It kind of reminds me of like how MechWarrior 2, all of the mechs had very, very samey looking. But then again, there was like an in-universe reason for that because they were all the initial clan mechs. 3 hits, nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the mechs look amazing. The King Crab is prime example. I really like what they did with like the Awesome, just not the Quick Draw. The Quick Draw, I think, suffered more than anything else. Alright, let us maybe back up and I know you can walk backwards. I think this is the best we're gonna get.
Right, Commander.
The Centurion, yeah, I like the way the Centurion looks now, very much. I feel like... I'm trying to think what the new Enforcer looks like. I'm not sure. Like, even the Shadowhawk looks really good, I think. The Locust looks, I think, better than it ever has.
Good to go.
Like, especially the new minis, I feel like have done very well as well. But I just prefer the older quick draw to the new one, I guess. Alright, how many lasers can we put in his back? 4. Or... let me just see something real quick. Is that... no, that's
Target
worth
lock
it.
on enemy rear.
Oh, those all went internal. Nice.
That hit something good.
Shadowhawk loses points. Oh, dang, I keep forgetting that's an option. Like, that's not a thing in tabletop. Alright,
Commander.
we've got small lasers. How much has he got left? 85. We can do 70. Oh, don't tell me I just misclicked. I've got a shot on him, right? I do? Yes? No? Oh, bugger. That is not ideal. Armor's holding. Oh, I wasn't trying to melee. I was trying to throw lasers in his back with aimed shot. I wasn't quite gonna kill him, even if they all hit, but I was hoping maybe with a second mech I could finish the job. Yes, yes, thank you.
What's up, boss?
Vindicator, however, might be able to. No, I was trying to put the spider right where he is. I was just trying to get him facing into the back and unloading lasers. Okay, so... that should be doable. Precision strike on this guy. Do we want vigilance as well? Guarded, entrenched. Costs 30. No, I think I want to use it all for aim shots.
Got the
I'm just going to do one aim shot after another.
Scored a critical hit.
Good to go.
Alright, I'm going to... this is going to be a back shot, I hope. Vengeance is for your bulwark pilot. Ah, when there's no forest, because there aren't any here, for sure.
All weapons
I want him dead.
Come on, Tech
Yes.
Warriors! It's go time!
Okay, so Vigilance meshes well with Bulwark.
Waiting
Glitch.
for orders.
We're going to have you drop some LRMs on his fool. Okay, the medium laser's out of range, but we can splash some damage around. 3/4 of those should hit. Nice, that's looking very dark shade of gray. Those are all white numbers. That's good. I'm actually pretty tense right now about how this is going down.
Good to go.
We can do 70 with lasers, or 50 with the melee and the small laser.
On my way.
Is it worth going for a headshot? 37. It would have to hit with two things. You have no tactics. 2%, 9%, 48. 48. What are we looking at here? 93. So we wouldn't quite do it. Leg. 50%. It's internal. Yeah, I figured a headshot was too much of a stretch.
Commander?
Can we not melee from over here? Alright, let's go for that leg. I know it's a long shot, but if we can leg her,
Engaging physical attack.
knock her down, screw up her initiative, hurt her.
Commander?
Alright, let's see some more LRMs. $90 and $80? Yeah, I like that. Some other quality Gundam mech names, the Regelgu, the Big Zam I've heard of, Zagok, and Shamblo. Alright,
Commencing
should
Alpha
be able
strike.
to stand this. That is exposed all over, that's the SRM4 critted. Alright,
Good to
alright.
go.
Can we get one evasion and still get a shot? Yes.
Got it. Confirmed.
Oh, I forgot to use aim shot. Alright, this is gonna get hairy. Oh, I do not like the state that we're in right now.
There's work to do.
But I am glad to know that we do have still all 4 of our turns before she goes again. You're overheating, just punch. Okay. Next. This round. This round I will. 85. 85, 85, 85. There we go. Extra 20 damage. I just noticed the small laser does proportionally more damage than it I don't want to say should, but than it does in tabletop. Alright, the right arm, so that's one of the lasers down.
Orders?
Alright, overheating, punch. We're going for that front shot so we can maybe hit the center torso.
Copy that.
Okay, that's right torso. So if we can hit her again from the right side, that'll go straight torso. The initiative trick, depending on what you're talking about, probably not. Actually, I don't even know why I qualified that. Chances are I do not know the trick that you're talking about. M-shots knock the target back. Okay. Yeah. Well, she's already going last. But I'm using aim shot now. Leg 9%. Why is it 9% on the center torso? I mean, I might as well just go here and get the 48%. Doesn't that require a knockdown? Yep.
All weapons committed.
I don't know why it was so hard to hit the center torso. I'm just glad that we did. Alright, so that is, and right on time too. I'm 2 hours into the stream.
On my way.
On the move.
Alright, what do you guys think? Should I try to get some more practice in during the week? Or do you enjoy watching me struggle the way I have been? Because, I mean, if you feel it's worth it for me to get practice, I will if we enjoy the struggle. Okay. I'm happy to keep playing Mega Mech during the week, then.
Mission successful.
If you practice, you should stream it. Your Wunderkid got the ancient Lost Tech ship that's been lodged in a moon for 200 years running in the duration of one battle. Arguably, I mean, we did wipe them out, so kind of didn't have any time pressure after this point, but yes, it does definitely appear that way. Everyone got at least 2 kills, everyone got 1500 XP, that is lovely. We're taking the Shadowhawk part, we're taking the Quick Draw part, and we're taking the Jenner part. Those are all decent mechs. Struggle, this is way better than I see most people do first. Well, I mean, I feel like I'm struggling with the controls as much as anything. I understand, like, the tabletop strategy, but things like remembering to use my morale, initiative tricks, and aimed shots, and things like that that I'm just not used to. Like, I feel like if I was approaching this with a fresh set of eyes and didn't have the preconceived notions from the tabletop, I might be doing better. I'd be like, oh, I can use morale to do things, and I would probably be doing that. Whereas in this case, I'm like, oh, well, this is the only option I have, and so that's all I'm doing. So, but I appreciate the vote of confidence, and that is some good-ass salvage for where we're at right now. Melee attacks can completely remove a target's evasion. See, that's the kind of thing that I didn't know. Like, that's not a thing in tabletop. Although I guess after somebody gets meleeed in tabletop, their evasion does go away, because then they get to move after that before anyone gets to shoot them. So, yes, the Argo takes off. Presumably a week later. I'm just gonna headcanon that. It took them a week to get the ship running. Just, you know, once we wiped out all the pirates, there was no reason not to spend a week doing it. That's how I choose to believe this went down. Here comes the Leopard. Docking with another dropship, which is not a thing that ever happens in canon. And things like the missed clicks, like trying to shoot someone in the back and accidentally pointing the wrong way so that I can't even take a shot that turn. Waited long, but I have to go. My okay. Alright, well yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and save my game here, and I will see you guys next week. I appreciate you joining me. I'm sure everybody here is familiar with this, so I'm just gonna not read it out loud because I read quick or silently. Alright, we're probably gonna have to go through like all of these options before it lets us advance, like the last conversation. Yep. Bad guy got my throne. Magical fairy bullshit can dock 3 leopards and keep 3 lances maintained. 3 leopards? For real? I only ever see 1. Yeah, my throne is alive. Yeah. Oh, but it's personal. Yeah, well, he did kind of like kill her entire family, so... Yeah, we'll pledge ourselves. Because plot. Restricting jump, save the ship, access. We can travel to more systems now. Yeah, but it doesn't like make it any cheaper for our upkeep. It's not like we were paying the interest on that in the first place. So, and the Centurion, nice.
That Nick you asked for is cleared
Yeah, I
for
like
mining.
Centurions. Centurions are good mechs. I have learned the hard way that, what is it, the AL or the AH, the one with the autocannon 20, is not one to trifle with. I had a Warhammer 6ML, my custom variant with the 6 medium lasers and the 6 small lasers, ran up behind one of those guys. It torso twisted and shot me in the head. So that sucked. I ended up saves coming that game. No shame. No shame in saves coming that shot. That was ridiculous. Alright, saving it as Argo in hand, and with that, I appreciate everybody joining me. It's been fun, it's been loads of fun, I've really enjoyed the conversation, but it is time for me to go. And I will see you guys all next week. Y'all have a good one.